Hello, my Aries lovers. How are you guys? Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Patricia. This is O Despertar da Lilith. English means the awakening of Lilith. These cards have already been exposed here for your viewing because I just finished doing the same reading in Portuguese, which is my native tongue. My website will be available for you guys in the description video. Whenever you're done and you want to contact me for a private reading, you can find out the prices all in the description of the video. Okay, so please be patient with me. Please be forgiven if my pronunciation are not is not the best. I will do my best here for you guys to understand me. I hope you understand and you like and you subscribe and you share this video. Okay, so guys, this area here, the top left, is for people who are single. Who are the single ones for me? Those are the people who are widowed, okay? Their loved ones has passed on body at the moment. These are the people who are lovers. They are not officially with somebody, but they are somebody's lover, okay? These are also the people who are dating, going out, seeing somebody, but nothing serious, like maybe let's say a friend with benefits, a booty call. And who else? Also, whoever is completely single, they are not seeing anybody, not even just for sex. Okay, so this group, this little pile here, are for those is for those peoples. Okay, this top right one is for the people who are seriously in a relationship with somebody. They are either dating seriously. The families, their families know each other already. They are also engaged or married. Okay, widowed, just trying to make sure that I'm expressing the distinguish between both, so you know exactly where you fit. Okay, so widowed, lover, um, who else? Divorced as well. I forgot. See, so people who are divorced as well, and they have nobody at the moment, and the people who are just seeing somebody but nothing serious, and those who are completely single. Okay, this bottom left is the finances part, but it is for the people who are unemployed at the moment. They don't have any job at the moment. And this bottom right are for the this group here is for the people who they have a job or they own a business, and so it talks about the finances. Okay, so we started over here with the Five of Swords in the reversed position, which is actually a very good thing, because number five in the tarot cards, they usually are not very good. So when we see a five upside down, that's actually a good thing. So Five of Swords usually indicates that in a present, I mean in the past, you had a tendency of competing with people in arguments. For example, you like to win every argument. Your position is very much of an Aries person, which is like, I'm gonna win. I have to show them that I'm the smartest, the hottest. It's always about competition with Aries, and you guys know that, because that's a natural behavior for Aries. It doesn't mean that it's bad, because a lot of times that's exactly what we need, and a lot of people could use some competition feelings in them to have that courage, that self-esteem that Aries people have. So I applaud you guys for being the initiator at everything, for having the courage to go get what you want. Okay. So, and we are in your month. So for you who, today is 13th of April. Okay. And this is for May. Oh, guys, sorry. I'm a little confused because my brain thinks, in different languages at the same time. And then I have my guardian angels and my guides telling me messages at the same time. So I want to make clear that this is not just for people who have their sun sign in Aries, okay? This is also for people who have their moon, their rising sign, even their Venus and Mars. Why do I include Venus and Mars? Because Venus talks about love and money, okay? And Mars is all about sex and the will to go get what you want, to go fight for what you want. Okay, so I have to include them. So let's go back to the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords coming in the reverse position means that you finally are letting go of such a behavior that had pushed away a lot of important people in your life, even people that were very good to you, good for you. In the past, you had that behavior, right, of competing with your lover or your partner, husband, wife. It doesn't matter. And it could be also family members and even friends or co-workers. So you're finally maturing a bit and deciding, you know what, I'm going to choose my battles a little better. And I want this. I want the family, the marriage, the kids, the dog, the 10 of cups. That's what you want. That's why it came in the upright position. And the wonderful thing is that Mars is your planet, right? And it came also here saying that now your focus, your main goal is to attain what you most want at the moment, which is to find someone to love and be loved, to maybe create a family with this person if you don't have any kids yet, and to have a pet. It doesn't mean a dog specifically, it could be a dog, but to have a pet, to have a home with beautiful gardens. And it's all about love, it's all about the feelings, okay? Because it is talking about Pisces. So Mars in Pisces make you not want to fight with people. And that's why the card that we opened with was the Five of Swords upside down, meaning you don't want to fight anymore. You don't want to be the fighter. You want to become the lover, because you have learned from your past experiences that it's not through fight that you will get the love that you need, right? It's through love. So this card is really a perfect indication of you wanting peace in your mind and in your life, and wanting to just concentrate on giving and receiving love. And it is important for you to stop being so competitive, especially in relationships, because when it comes to love, there takes two people to make it happen and make it work, right? So if you're competing with your mate, you're going against your mate instead of becoming a unit where it's the two of you against the world. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. So don't fight with your love. Don't fight with the people that love you also. So even though this is about relationships, it also can serve you if you think about family members, if you think about friendships, and even work relationships, okay? The great thing is there is a soulmate, okay? There is a soulmate in your path. It might not be there yet, but as soon as you switch this energy into a positive, more welcoming, more loving energy, your soulmate will approach you, okay? Because so far you haven't allowed it to happen in your life. I'm actually getting some goosebumps here, because for some of you, this is a very spiritual moment. So it is important for you to really, really work on your heart chakra. So you let go of some things from the past that maybe made you feel so competitive or so defensive. And because that love needs to enter your life, that soulmate needs to enter your life. And this person is your soulmate. This card says, yes, this is your soulmate. So if you haven't met this person, you might meet this person in May. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you that you will, be together in May. All I'm guaranteeing you is that there will be a very high possibility that this person will enter in your life, or you will recognize them, or they will recognize you as a soulmate in the month of May. Now we are talking about time, and time is fluid, so please don't be stuck with when it's going to happen. I think your focus right now should be to be more of a peace warrior instead of a competitive, real warrior that you guys usually are so naturally, because this is a moment of opening up for love. And the good thing is that the May is all about Taurus. Taurus is the planet for Taurus is Venus, the planet of love and abundance and fertility and creativity and money as well. So the month of May is all about love and money. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to start working on yourselves in April, because this like I said, this video is being done in April, okay? the 13th of April. So if you see this video now, I would really, really recommend for you to start working on your chakra for your heart, to cleanse you of any anger from the past, and be open, because there is love that is just waiting to happen in your life. And so the month of April is the time for you to dig the hole and put the seed inside of the soil. And the month of May is the month where you water that plant, that seed, so it can start to grow. Okay, so it is something that will initiate love in your life. Like I said, you might not be together with this person in May, but it will definitely start. Something will happen as a start in May for you to be closer to that soulmate. Okay, and if you do it completely right, obviously you will, reap what you sow. So obviously you will be able to initiate a wonderful relationship that could most definitely lead to marriage and a happy, very, very happy life. I'm not talking about just any good moment, okay? Because the 10 of cup is the maximum happiness. So it's like all your wishes are fulfilled when it comes to love, happy in family life, with your lover. I mean, it's just like everything wants the 10 of cups. Okay, that's what I'm saying to you. Everybody wants the 10 of cups, but very, very few people get it. So concentrate on what you want and forget the past. Okay, the past, leave it in the past. Just concentrate on what you can do to attract your soulmate and to get the love that you deserve and want. All right, let me go now to the finances. Remember, this finances is for this group. These cards for the finances is for the people who don't have a job at the moment, or they're really, really struggling with money. So the two cards that came here first, they came upside down, okay, and it was the three of fire, which in this case is the the three of wands. I'm going to turn it upside down just because there is a little message here for you guys. This card, these tarot cards, they're called the angel cards, or the angel tarot, something like that. I might be able to put it in the description of this video later, but let me concentrate on the message for the card. If you know tarot, you know that the three of wands is the card where you already did everything you could, and now you're just waiting for a message to arrive when it comes to a job. Let's say you already went and you did an interview, and now you're waiting for that interview answer to see if you got the job or not. Or maybe you already got the job and then you're waiting for the preparations, let's say a trip that you will have to take to go to that job. But in this case, since this is for the group that doesn't have a job, or the money is not coming in, this could be you just waiting for that money to come in, or that opportunity, or that job to come in. Unfortunately, it's not going to arrive in May, and I'm sorry to tell you that, because this card also represents abundance, right? It says here, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. However, it came upside down. So what you need to do is concentrate on having patience at this time when it comes to money, and for you to start making long-term plans for the future. And that includes maybe, I don't know, researching, perhaps taking a course on something, going back to school to learn a skill that will open more doors, that will give you better chances next time you go for an interview. You know what I mean? Because I believe everything happens for a reason. And if you applied for a job and you didn't get it, I do believe that God is saving a better job for you, but it's still requiring you to do something, like make an extra effort, so you are able or capable of doing the job that will be required for you. Okay, so be patient and make long-term plans for the moment, okay, until you are able to get this job. The other card that got here was the card of the Chariot, which is the card of victory. It means you going forward in the future through all the troubles and tribulations, and always arriving at your destiny victorious, okay, as a winner. It is represented by the Archangel Metatron. This card specifically has a message that says that you need to have self-discipline and willpower, okay? So in order for you to have the public recognition that you need and you want, and maybe you are the shy type and you don't want to have public recognition. However, it does indicate that recognition could come from somebody realizing that you do have the skills that they want, so that they can hire you. Okay. So, and it also talks about an achievement, right? An important achievement, which is to get that job that you really, really want. So the key factor here from this card is that you need to have self-discipline and willpower. So patience, self-discipline, willpower. Oh, another thing that I forgot to say is that the number 7 in numerology is related to spirituality. Okay, so for some of you, I would even suggest you guys meditating a little, trying to calm down, and to get in touch with your spiritual guides, to see if they can guide you to, let's say, maybe you will have an idea of a course that you have, some classes that you can take to I don't know, get some certification to open more doors. But you need to be centered at this moment, and you need to have calm. Okay. From the archangels card, you got the nurture card. The archangel Gabriel is saying, as you nurture a child, you nurture your inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. To me, what it means is to have compassion for yourself. Yes, you are very competitive and you are very hard on yourself. So when you are without a job and you're not getting it, and you're doing everything but you're still not getting it, I'm pretty sure you're very hard on yourself, and you start hating yourself a little bit. So don't do it. Okay, be kind to yourself, be compassionate, be patient with yourself. Pretend you are a father or a mother of your own self as a little kid, and you are the little kid that comes home with, instead of getting a good grade, you got a bad grade. Instead of being the mean parent that says, yo, you're grounded for the rest of the month, don't do that. Okay, just say, you know what, buddy, it's okay, you got bad, but you know what, you can study harder, you can, apply yourself, be patient, and you will get a better grade next time. So that's having compassion, and also it will allow you to believe in yourself a little more, because sometimes it can be too hard on yourself because of that very competitive nature of yourself. Okay, so don't do it. That's what the cards are telling the people who don't have a job at the moment, or who are struggling with money. Be patient, thing will come. Now let's go to love again, but this time for the people who are in a serious relationship. They are either married, or they are engaged, or they are dating for a long time, really planning for the future. Okay. Apparently, some of you were struggling a little bit in your relationship, because the 9 of Swords showed up. Thank God it came upside down, reversed. So that means that you or your partner were very worried in the past, or a recent past. You have, for whatever reason it is, some of you were really scared or really concerned about something related to the relationship. It could be you're afraid that your partner was cheating on you, or maybe that you wouldn't have the money to buy the house, and to get the wedding done, all those things. This finally will get to an end. Okay, because there is love, there is definitely love here, and this is really a good relationship, a good partnership that you have, because the 2 of Cups came here, and the 2 of Cups is definitely an indication that this person is a good person for you. You cannot give up on this relationship for whatever reason that you guys were having trouble. Don't give up. And the confirmation came afterwards with the love angels, because it says make the effort. Okay, great love is worth taking the steps you're being guided to take. So this is really an indication, like, don't give up, even if your partner maybe cheated on you, or they haven't been doing much to show love and care. There is definitely love there. There is no doubt in my mind, because not everybody can get the two of Cups, which in many ways is an indication of a past life relationship. But no doubt this is a good partnership. This is somebody that will be good for you, and vice versa. And it doesn't mean that everything will be perfect, because the truth is nothing is perfect, right? No relationship is perfect. However, there is a lot of potential here for you guys to be really, really happy. And just let your insecurities, your fears, and your worries go away, okay? And make the effort that whatever it is that you need to do to try to get this relationship awakened, and to make this relationship alive, and not to give up on it, please do so, okay? Because there is love here. And I don't know if you don't believe it, or your partner doesn't believe it, but there is no doubt in my mind that you guys love each other. So if you were in doubt, please don't be in doubt anymore, because there is love, and this is true love, okay? Now let's go back to the financial part. This group here represents the people who already have a job, and who also may be the owner of the owner of a business. So the two cards that came out, I'm going to turn them upright just so you guys see, but they came reversed. The first one was the Five of Wands, in this case, Five of Fire here. And it talks about competition. Okay, the Five of Wands is really the fight for the ego. Like everybody thinks that it's like a group of people arguing, fighting. Everybody's screaming louder. Everybody thinks that they are within reason. Nobody's paying attention to what anybody else is saying. It's all about them. And we're talking about a business here, or we're talking about a job where you are in a team. So it means that there is no good communication within the team, okay? And I'm talking to you because this reading is for you. So maybe you are the one being responsible for not getting along with people in your workplace, or if you are the leader, you are not leading very well. You are being a bit militant, which is a natural thing for Aries people to want to be the leader, but at the same time you need to know how to lead. You can lead with love as well, okay? So with the Five of Wands, it talks about the importance of getting rid of the conflict between people, right? What you could do is change the way you speak, because the wands also represent spoken words, okay? And it means that you probably will learn to not argue so much, or not to speak certain things that could create conflict between you and somebody else at work. Also, you could learn how to speak in a more peaceful and loving way towards people. Even if you want them to do something better because you're in a position of power, you can still do so in a way that doesn't destroy their morale. And instead of bringing them down, you can pick them up. And it's like they say in America that it's like you are only as strong as the weakest person in your group. So pay attention to that. Especially if you're in a position of power, you have to help those who are weak in your group, so that you can get them to become strong, and the entire group will succeed, and the entire group will get to the final, the ending of the race as a winner. Okay, so this is extremely important for you. Even if you're just an employee, you're not in a position of power at work, you can still be the initiator of better conversations. You can be the one who will help somebody who is in a weaker position, who is being bullied. You can use your power of courage, of being the leader that you are, to do good instead of doing bad stuff. You know what I mean? Because you could destroy somebody just by the way they speak with them. So I know you're super smart, and you will do what is required of you, okay? So don't try to argue so much about anything. Try to function more, come from a place of love and understanding, and patience too, because patience is extremely important for you people, okay? The other card that came here was the Page of Coins, or the page of earth. We're talking about the element of earth here, which is all about money and business. Pages are usually very, very young energy. So when it comes upside down like this, reversed, it means a very immature energy. So it could mean that maybe some of you guys could be having trouble financially because you're being immature with your money. It could mean that you're spending your money in unnecessary things, or maybe you're just not managing it with more maturity, let's say. Because the page also talks about you being very dependable, patient, so you can be successful. And in this case over here, it could indicate you receiving good news about money, or finances in general. It could indicate you doing something more, wanting to do something more challenging, like learning maybe a new skill that you don't have. But when it comes like this, reverse, it really indicates that maybe you're not being so willing to do something new, to learn something, or make an extra effort, let's say at work, or maybe studying something that you don't know that could improve your chances of getting that promotion, or taking some classes on how to behave better. I'm just going crazy here, okay, with ideas because I want to help you guys, but I'm pretty sure you're smart enough and you know what you need to improve when it comes to money and finances. And so this talks about you making the extra effort to go and get what you need, so that you can open the doors for yourself professionally, so that you can open the doors for money to arrive in your life. Okay, more money. And of course, maybe you need to learn how to manage your money, because there is definitely a message here that some of you have been spending your money in things that like a kid would be, let's say. Okay. So make long terms, especially if this person is the same one that is in this group here, right? If you're making plans to get married, you need to save money to buy a house, you need to save money for kids and all that stuff. And so if you're spending your money in things that are not in agreement with these plans here, obviously that is going to cause tension in your marriage, in your relationship. So you need to reflect on that and see what you can do to improve yourself, to improve the way you handle your money. And also, obviously, it's very important that you need to know how to communicate with the people involved, either at work or with your lover, because the way you speak can make a huge difference, even in people accepting why you do things, okay, the way you do. So yes, and then to confirm that you need patience also, is the archangel card came the word the card patience. Archangel Jophiel is saying your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So pay attention to this. This card talks about nurture and also patience, and this card talks about nurture and patience. So obviously, this is for you guys, of Aries sign, because it's like one thing is confirming the other. It's like making it hear me, you know what I mean? Hear what I'm saying. Make the effort. Be patient. Be nurturing. And, so in order for you to improve your communication at work and with your lover, you need to be nurturing to yourself. To have compassion is extremely important, and to be patient. And of course, don't be lazy, okay? Don't be lazy. Go and find maybe an area of study that, will be a challenge for you to learn a new skill that you never thought you would, be good at. Take it as a challenge, because you guys like challenge. So instead of going and being aggressive with people because you're feeling all this energy pent up inside of you, and you don't have a way to put it out, go and get this new class that will be very difficult as the challenge, and make sure that you win it by I don't know, graduating from it. You know what I mean? So guys, I believe I've said everything. I'm sorry if, about my English. I am tired as well, but I hope you understood. I hope you liked the message. And if you do like it, don't forget to, do your like for me, to leave your comments, to share the videos. Again, the name of my channel is O Despertar da Lilith, which means the awakening of Lilith. I already left the description of how you can get a hold of me, and I would love to hear from you, okay? And I hope to see you guys again. So good luck in May, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.